Tonight, teen crime continues trending in the wrong direction here in Charlotte. Over the last few months, CMPD tells us there have been 80 shootings about that involving kids or teenagers themselves. The department tells us teens also continue to break into cars at an alarming rate. WCNC Charlotte's Lexi Wilson sat down with the Mecklenburg County DA to see how his office is handling these type of issues.
I sat down one-on-one with District Attorney Spencer Merriweather to discuss some of the teen crime happening in our community. He says at times it can be an uphill battle and the legal system isn't always the answer. Stolen cars and gun crimes. Those behind the offenses are often kids, some as young as 11 years old.
The resources that we pour into kids who have kind of lost their way, whether it's enough. And often we find out that it's not enough.
Mecklenburg County District Attorney Spencer Merriweather says criminal issues with our youth are fueled by several different factors. He says at times it's a lack of understanding conflict resolution.
The child's answer to knowing that they have been bullied, the child's answer to knowing that there are people in their schools, in their neighborhood, who may threaten to rob them, or even worse. That their answer to that is that they got to go pick up a gun, that they have to go find and figure out where mom and dad keeps a gun.
According to CMPD, shootings involving kids or teens as the suspects is up 32% compared to this time last year. When it comes to cars, about 5,800 have been stolen this year. CMPD says kids are to blame for about 70% of those thefts.
There are people who might be willing to write off the theft of a car, breaking into a car as being a small thing, but anybody who's been in this system longer than 5 minutes knows that that is step one. That turns into the type of joyriding that goes into, stealing within a neighborhood, and then robbery within a neighborhood, and then worse.
Many of the people under 18 stealing cars and committing violent crimes find themselves in and out of the juvenile justice system. Merriweather says teen crime is an issue that will take everyone to solve.
So it takes not just law enforcement, but it takes the entire community, making sure that we are engaged in how it is that we work with our kids, that we monitor our children, that we know where our children are. That is extremely important.
Rules and laws are different for juveniles and adults. Coming up at 6, I take a look at the difference, especially when it comes to punishment. Reporting in Uptown for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Lexi Wilson.